So let's talk real quick about, are you actively getting recruited? And I know that's a question that a lot of you probably have even right now. And that's something that we start to talk about on our evaluation calls and try to really get to the heart of is, what's going on with your recruiting? What's showing up in terms of, are you getting emails, phone calls, offers for a trip, visits, etc. So let's go into this here real quick. You can be getting some letters in the mail or some generic emails, but I always say if you can just remove your name on any of those letters or emails and put someone else's name in there, there's nothing personalized, chances are it's just a generic letter they're sending out to thousands of athletes. The Division I schools, the big schools, they start just sending out some generic letters to about 15 to 20,000 student athletes. So it's just a big pool. They're just trying to gather information. That does not mean you're getting recruited whatsoever. If you're getting invited to camps, this is where you really need to determine if the camps you're being invited to are for recruits, for evaluation purposes, or if they're just camps to go out and build your skills. So that's where it's kind of a maybe. You don't know until you really find out. You got to have some questions before you go to the camps. Personal letters, absolutely. So this is where if a coach has a handwritten letter, maybe the head coach has signed the letter that was sent to you, there's definitely some indication that they've picked you out of the crowd. That's a good identifying factor that you're actually getting recruited by this school and by this coaching staff. Also phone calls. Obviously, coaches can't call they aren't going to call 15,000 student athletes. They're only calling the student athletes that they have the most serious interest in. So if you're receiving the phone calls, especially early or around those times that they can be calling you, then that's a real good indication that they're actually recruiting you. And then lastly on this list, if you're getting an offer to get a visit or an official trip, absolutely. Again, they're only going to have time to meet with student athletes that are most seriously about in the recruiting process. So even if it's an unofficial visit, and we'll talk maybe a little more about that later, versus those official trips where everything's getting paid, the unofficial, you pay for everything, but it's definitely more taking that trip. The coaches are taking time out of their schedule. They want to meet with you. They want to talk with you one-on-one. It gives you an opportunity to ask them some serious questions and really find out what their interest level is like. So again, this is a good indication that, yes, you are getting recruited. You're part of their evaluation of student athletes that they want to possibly offer a scholarship to.